It's Wednesday, May the 7th. We're out in the garden again. We've got Babs. Hello there, Babbers. We've also got Carly. Hey, Carly. What you doing, girl? Carly likes the garden. They all like the garden. I think Babs likes it best of all. But Carly's a garden kitty, too. Nobody gets to see Carly very much. Yeah? Carly's a good cat. We got another garden kitty, right? She's almost camouflaged. She's almost camouflaged, but there she is. There's Susie. She thinks she's a tiger in the weeds. She's on the African savanna. Ain't you, girl? You're all hidden. Nobody can see you. You even want to pretend like I don't even see you. Yeah, you're just a big tiger. Okay, now we've got a rototiller up here. See the rototiller? You can see the three cats. 1, 2, 3. In a minute, there'll be no cats there. Just as soon as I start the rototiller, there shall be no cats. Okay, yeah, I know I was saying I wasn't going to plant much this year, but I don't know. I've changed my mind. I'm going to plant a little bit more. I'm going to do my beans differently this year. I am not going to string them like I did last year. I've got me some polypropylene netting ordered. Supposedly 6.5 foot tall, 30 foot long. And it was hard to find. I mean, last year, Gumbly Boy Frank, he made the suggestion that, well, he said that's all they used over in England was the polypropylene string. He didn't say netting, but maybe they used netting. But anyway, when I did a Google search on it, it's weird. All of the polypropylene netting was from places in England, Great Britain, just almost 100% of it. But I searched and searched and searched, and finally did come up with some. So, like I say, 6.5 foot tall, 30 foot long, is like about $22 or $3 with shipping. So maybe not too bad a deal, and we'll see how that works out. If the bean plants will climb it, okay, I'm hoping they'll climb it, because I'm not about the string, that sisal type string that I did last year, so we'll see how that works out. Okay, I started this puppy up here yesterday, so it should start up pretty good today. Going any closer to her than that. She might hang in there. Okay, that's enough rototilling up here in the bean patch for the day. As I think you probably ascertained here, I rototillered a pretty good wide area just for weed control, but on the edges I just went very shallow, and in the middle where the beans are going to be, I went really just absolutely as deep as the rototiller would go. I would have liked to put my netting up first before I did this, but you know, it says it's going to be 6.5 foot long, but you know, you can't trust these people sometimes. So if I put these boards up first for my netting, and I put them at the wrong place, then I have to redo them. So my netting is on order, so it'll be a few days before I put my boards across the top, which I probably will do, and be a few days before I do the netting and plant. I'll do the beans probably shortly after the netting. I'm going to plow up some brand new ground and plant okra this year. Yeah, this garden here, which there's, let's see, this garden here, which goes from, actually I have had it planted way down this far, which is quite a ways below those beans there. And see, you can see all I'm going to be doing this year will be just a little bit above that tent there. And I've had it planted all the way up to here with, you know, corn and various things. But of course I'm not going to do that this year. But I also used to plant okra. And the first year I planted okra here, I had okra that was 10 foot tall. And then progressively it got shorter and shorter and bared less and less. And then the last time I planted it, and I've tried it all over the garden, the last time I planted it, it really didn't make it all. It just, plants would get up like 2 foot tall and just play out, just die. So I'm going to be breaking some, and that's because when you plant okra in the same ground over and over, it doesn't deplete anything. It gets some kind of, there's I don't know, a blight or fungus or something that's in the soil, spores, something, and it you know, it just kills your okra plants. So every so often it's good to plant your okra on some brand new soil, which I'm going to do this year. I'll show a little bit of that here in just a minute. Okay, right here is where I shall be planting my okra. This is, like I say, at least I think I said it, it's some new ground here that's never, well, no, I won't say never, that I have never rototillered, so, you know, it's probably nothing been planted here in 20 years. So it's going to be very, very, very hard ground. So what I'm going to do, I am going to rototiller. So that's probably about 70 feet from here on past that clump of weeds right there. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be a several stage process here. I won't be planting okra till approximately June 1st, because there's really no point in planting it any before that, because okra is a warm weather crop and it has to be really, it never really thrives except on years when it's like extremely warm, or at least moderately warm. But okra is the world's best food. I mean, it's got all kind of nutrients in it. It's even got like protein in it. So you know, protein, fiber, just fantastic for you. Fried okra, nothing like fried okra. If somebody doesn't like okra, they've just not had it right. They've had it boiled and say it's slimy. But fried okra is anything but slimy. It's kind of high in calories, but if you plant a garden, you kind of work off the calories. So yeah. Now what I'll be doing here, since this ground is so hard, I will just rototiller it to a shallow depth, and I've got plenty of time too, so I'll rototiller it to a shallow depth, and I'll wait a few days or whatever until it has a rain, until we have some rain, and that'll soften up the ground a little bit more, and then I'll rototiller it just a little bit more, and wait another few days, or how long it takes to rain again. Hopefully I'll get 2 rains and 3 rototillings in, and it'll and I'll be able to break up the ground just really nicely for my okra here. So let's get started. By the way, if anybody's wanting to know what that says, it says, yeah, Boise Bay, Labrador, wherever that is. I don't know where I got that. Technically, I really should have practically sterilized my rototiller. I should have hosed the thing off and then cleaned it up with alcohol before I do this, because I'll be transferring a little bit of these, and I think it's spores. I'll have to read up on it again. I'm not sure right off, but yeah, I'll be transferring a few of them down here. So yeah, but it's just kind of impractical because it takes a long time, and I'll be moving the rototiller back and forth between one and the other. So it would really be aggravating to try to just really sterilize the thing, or you know, with cleaning the dirt off and maybe putting alcohol on it, which I started to do, but I didn't. So yeah, I'm just lazy. Nothing to it. Actually, went a little bit easier than what I expected, because I know the ground was a little softer, so I'll probably just rototiller it one more time, just one more time only, and then plant my okra. So, yeah, good deal. Let's see here, what have we got? There is Carly. What kind of cats have we still got in the garden this time of night? Which it's probably 8:30, I'm assuming 8:30. Hey Carly, say hi for the YouTube people. Huh? Come on, look into the camera. Look into the camera for the YouTube people. Look pretty. Is there anybody else down here? Well, yeah, these other cats. They have drifted back in. Hey! Hey, you two. Hi, Susie. Goodness. Yeah, that's Susie. And the ever-present Babs. She looks like a hen sitting on a nest, doesn't she? Yeah? Hey. Susie! What you doing, girl? Carly, Susie? What's up, Susie? Huh? What is it? You gonna attack somebody? Huh? You gonna attack somebody? No. Okay. What about you? What are you gonna do? You're gonna roll over. I know you. You're gonna roll over. You're gonna roll over. Stop and roll over. Don't disappoint me. Don't make me look like a liar. You're not gonna roll over for me? Well, goodness. You just ain't no good at all. Okay. All right. What are we doing, Susie? Huh? What are we doing? What are we doing there, snoozers? And I'm not going to show the tomato plants because they've not grown enough, and I kind of want a little bit of a, you know, more of a drastic difference between what they look like now and what they look like the last time I showed them. Susie! What are you doing? What do you hear? Birds? Huh?
See some birds out there.